Okay, guys, M2S Lord here. Um, Today I'm gonna talk about giving. Um, I came to the realization that a lot of people give with conditions attached to their giving. Now, not to say that giving is not good, but if you are giving with a condition, then you are actually not giving. That means there's an exchange. The moment there's a medium of exchange, it's no more called giving. This is what I mean. Trade comes into play when you give something in exchange for another thing. It could be a service, it could be a good, it could be a anything at all. But trade comes into play when there's an exchange. With giving, there's no exchange expected or meted out. Now, uh, I've been faced with several situations where I needed something, and the people who could give it to me give it to me on a condition that I'd do something that they require, or I'd give them something back. Now, if I went borrowing, fine, then it would make sense. But if I come to you for you to give me something, then there's no way I'll expect you to expect me to, give you something in return. Now, just recently, I was supposed to go get something from someone who I'm not going to disclose. And that person gave me whatever and then came back for whatever he gave me, and said I'd have to do A, B, and C before I could, get it back. Now, I was very disappointed and shocked, especially because of the environment around the giving. But it's life, it happens. People do that all the time. I just want you to know you can give painfully without expecting anything, and you would probably receive happily when your time to receive comes. Now, one other thing we need to know about giving is this. Most times when you are giving at a time that is hard for you. You should know that when you are giving and it's easy for you to give, your reward is less compared to when you're giving at a hard time. Now, let me pause for a second and remind everybody that I'm not preaching here. I'm just trying to tell the truth and then, relate to people who'd be going through certain situations as I am. Because I'm talking about giving, normally that's what churches and men of God talk about. So, just so I don't get you guys confused on that line. Um, so, case for instance, I'm supposed to be giving, uh, I'm supposed to be giving someone something. My bad. And what I want to give the person is, you know, something that is going to affect me one way or the other. Now, I can choose to give the person, or I could choose to not give the person. But this is what I'm saying. If I give that person, knowing that it's hard for me, I would give the person whatever I give the person, alright. But then I'll have a little, I'll not call it regret, but there's that feeling of loss, especially when you give at a hard time. And doing that just, puts me at a place where I'm actually sacrificing for that person. Now, after I get to that point where I finally release it to the person, regardless of how I feel and how I think is going to affect me, I have completed the act of giving. Some of y'all won't give shit to nobody. Some of y'all won't give unless you have enough to give. Why would you give and expect to, even before I even finish with this one, when we give, aside the fact that you are forming a very strong bond with the person you are giving, you're also securing a future for yourself. Now we all know that the future is unpredictable. So me giving you something you need today is just going to create an easier route for me, my bad, to receive something from you in the future when I also need it the most. You get it? Now, sometimes it's hard to give to because people don't really show appreciation for your giving, and sometimes in some scenarios you don't even get to benefit from that person in the future when you need the person, and it happens all the time. There are also people who don't give anymore because of their experiences after giving, and I've been in that category before where I gave or I give people not necessarily money, sometimes services, sometimes help, sometimes different things that I did to help, and then those people weren't able, to help me when I needed them the most, and I knew actually they could help. Now it caused me to feel a sort of pain and regret for helping them when they needed it the most. So I made up my mind, I'm not going to give nobody no more. Now that could be your story too, and it's understandable. It's You're human. It's supposed to you know get to you that you are not receiving anything from somebody like that. But this is what I'm saying. No matter how bad it has been between whoever you gave to, no matter how many times people refuse to, reward you in a way you feel you deserve, it should not be a reason for you to stop giving. Oh my bad. How's that? Okay. Yeah, it's normal, We are always going to act as human beings by reacting to an act that has been portrayed to us. Now, when you give to a point, you get to realize that giving is not just you helping someone out, but it is you being part of a process. When you are giving, you form part of this process that makes you a very important key factor in this world. Um, a lot of us want to receive and not to give. It makes sense. Why not receive? I mean, we also deserve to enjoy stuff. But I think you have to renew your mind with receiving over giving, because when you are receiving, you are cutting down your essence and your importance in this world or in your community. When you are always receiving, you even look like somebody who's probably less important because you're always on the receiving side. Now, not to say receiving is not good. You need to receive, especially when you need it the most. But when you put it on your mind, or when you make it a point to be receiving the whole freaking time, then I'm sorry to say, you're going to be not only receiving, but you're always going to be looked down upon. So, now that we've had an understanding of how this giving goes, I'd like to encourage you guys to try and give. And you don't need to worry about giving, in huge amounts. You don't need to worry about giving a lot or a very huge sum or a very big service or anything particularly huge to be significant. It starts with the little givings. You could probably give $1, a cent to someone who needs 5 cents. $5, my bad. You can give $1 to someone who needs $5. Now, maybe at that time you had $5 and the person needs $5. Definitely giving the person $5 is going to mean you are not going to have the satisfaction of those your $5. So what you could do is you could give the person either $3 or $2 or even $1. Now this will put you in a place where you know that you've made two things possible. You've given to the person who needs it, and you still made enough. You still made space for yourself to also enjoy the benefits of the money or whatever you've given. So yeah, you can give in small amounts, and there will be nothing wrong with it. So now that you've had an understanding of how to give and give in the right way, I do hope you guys will start giving. And yeah, please, you can start giving by giving to me. Nah, I don't want to seem like I want to receive, but I'm just trying out to see if you really understood the giving. So you can contact me, or if there's nothing on the screen, on the page, on the profile picture for you to see that you could give me through these ways, you could send me a message and find out how to give me personally. It could be anything. It could be a vehicle. It could be $1,000,000. It could be a plane. It could be a piece of land. It could be anything. Just give. Now, note that I'm not needing anything yet. I'm just testing your giving. Yeah. But then also, you can give to someone who you feel needs it. Now, it starts from your immediate environment. You must even give to people who don't deserve your giving. Now, that's another part I didn't mention. And that's a part that is very hard. But people who are able to overcome this part are actually people who move a lot faster in life. Now, somebody offended you. Now, you had the person's pains and then the effect of whatever the person did still in your heart or in your mind. Now, you meet the person in a point of your life where the person needs you or needs your help. It could be to say something for the person, to give something to the person, to be there for the person. Now, you remember what the person did in the past, and because of that, it makes you feel like there's no need for you to, give to the person. But I want you to know that the fact that you are strong enough You get it? To be able to be there for that person and give to that person, you have not only broken the chain of the pain you are feeling because of that person, you've also succeeded way above that person and made the person see how much of a big person you can be. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think we've done enough about giving for now. So I like to see you niggas give, okay? I'll catch you in the next video and see if you've been able to give. For now, I need you to keep glued to this channel. Subscribe, like, and all of those things they say at the end of the video. Remember, it's M2S. Lord, and I'm out. One.